Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to this special Valentine's Day edition of NFHS Basketball. Tonight's NFHS broadcast is brought to you by Wisty's Concrete and Edging. Wistys.com, 507-420-0997. Final game of the year for the Bulldogs, except for the playoffs. The Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossoms coming into Janesville tonight with a 9-13 record. The Bulldogs fresh off a victory on Friday night against Medelia. So the Bulldogs on a one-game winning streak, looking to make it 4 on the season here in just about 5 minutes. So we got about 5 minutes till we are off and running. So I'm gonna recruit some camera people, and I'm gonna mute the mics, and we will be right back. I can show her easy. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yep. Somewhere, I don't know where. They got a couple posters out there. Someone wanted toasted bread on their sandwich. I don't know, something. And now, please join us in honoring the United States of America as our JWP pep band, led by Becky Strobel, performs our national anthem. starting lineups. First for the visiting Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossom. Starting at guard, the 5'6" junior, number 11, Aaron Ingvelson. Starting at forward, the 5'10" junior, number 22, Samantha Wurst. Starting at forward, the 5'7" junior, number 23, McKenna Hine. Starting at center, the 6' senior, number 24, Marissa Larson. And starting at forward, the 5'9" freshman, number 30, Julia Workey. The Awesome Blossoms are coached by John Bruns, Corey Hendrickson, and Dean Meschke. And now, the starting lineup for your very own Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. Starting at forward, the 5'11" junior, number 4, Brielle Cords. Starting at guard, the 5'7" senior, number 10, Kaylee Shook. Starting at forward, the 5'7" senior, number 12, Emily Buda. Starting at guard, the 5'3" junior, number 22, Kirsten Lynch. And starting at guard, the 5'1" 8th grader, number 30, Emily Olsen. The Bulldogs are coached by Kirsten Shuddy, Tyler Ranslow, and Lincoln Olsen. Now, when you see Faith, she's a 6'1". She doesn't really look like me. So she's blonde. All right, fresh 18 on the clock. And once again, Jace Emery on the commentary, and working the booth tonight, we have Marley Zimke working the camera and Allison Olsen on the scoreboard. So that's the crew up here at the booth tonight. And we're all set. We're ready to go here. Ball is up, and it's the Awesome Blossoms winning the tip. Over to Wurst, passing it around to the Blossoms early. If I forget the adjective awesome, forgive me. And that's Lynch. Nice bounce pass over to Olsen. Emily Olsen, the older sister of Allison Olsen, working the booth with us tonight. And it's off. Marley Zimke, the younger sister of McKenna Zimke, who you'll be seeing in a year or two, probably at the varsity rinks, no doubt about it. Over to Larson, and draws the foul. First foul of the contest. Body foul, it was on Cords. Her first team first. The Blossoms get it in. Oh, Wurst draws the foul. And she'll head to the line for a pair. And I think that was on Cords again. It was. That's her second. And we're 49 seconds into this one, and Cords has 2 fouls, and it's an early exit. Kylie Swin coming in. I'm looking at the bench, and I do not see Amanda Sack. She was injured. She had a wrap on her shoulder. Hopefully it was not as serious as the injury she endured at the beginning of the year. But she is out tonight, so we'll see who can pick up the slack. Sack, one of the first guards off the bench, if not the first. Olsen for 2. It's off the back iron. Rebound, Awesome Blossoms, heading the other way. Into the corner. Give and go type move there. Triple team. Tip. And, I don't know why Ingvelson didn't. I thought she could have had it if she would have maybe hustled a little bit more. And Olsen will inbound in front of the Bulldog bench. 1-0 early on in this one in favor of those Awesome Blossoms. Coming in tonight, 9-13. The Bulldogs fresh off that victory over the Blackhawks of Madelia. 3-21. Stolen away. And the layup is up and draws the foul. And Ingvelson, who I said maybe didn't hustle that last play, going to go to the line for the three-point play. And 16-24, just 3-0 Blooming Prairie, who about 30 minutes ago won the JV contest. And it's going to be a jump ball. Good play there by Budak, the senior. This is the last scheduled game of the season for the Bulldogs. Obviously, section playoffs coming up. Lord only knows, but I don't think they're going to get a home game due to their record. I highly doubt it, but I guess time will tell. I checked the standings before we went on the air, and Madelia has 4 victories on the season. However, only one is in conference against Janesville, so perhaps we would get a home game against Madelia, a play-in game where the winner would take on Loyola of Mankato, but I'm not sure. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. Because I think Mankato-Loyola might get a first-round bye in the section tournament. Ooh, it's up. Heading the other way. Out to Gruce, who entered. Gruce, a freshman. She'll be, that's going to be a travel. Gruce might be the only freshman getting playing time tonight with the injury to Sack. And here, speaking of underclassmen, here comes an 8th grader, Emma Johnson, a very gifted athlete. Bulldogs looking to get on the scoreboard here. If you, I was not with you on Thursday when the Bulldogs took on Cleveland, but there was a time period in the second half where they went 8.5 minutes without a point. And those droughts have hurt the Bulldogs this year a lot. They're only averaging about 30 points a game, so they're gonna need more than 30 to beat Blooming Prairie, no doubt about it. Hine, nice pass down low to Ingvelson. She puts it up and in. You know, ever since that one play where I said maybe she didn't hustle her for us, boy, she's been lights out. And it's 5-0, Awesome Blossoms. A little over 3 minutes into this one. Lynch the drive over to Johnson. Stolen away by the Blossoms. Oh, Ingvelson again. Boy, that shut me up in a hurry, no doubt. And timeout is called by Coach Kirsten Prunty. And we'll use this time to, well, there's no upcoming games, so we'll go to our upcoming sponsors, our local sponsors. We'd like to thank Ginger P Designs, modern fresh paper goods, www.gingerpdesigns.com. Witz Electric, residential, commercial, farm, new construction, remodeling. Please contact Roger Witz of Pemberton, 507-234-6694. Once again, that's Witz Electric since 1949. Since Truman was president, so if you can have your business go that long, I'd say you're doing something right. Please contact Roger Witz. All right, back to the action here. Lynch over to Johnson. I was talking to Emma Johnson's mother before we went on the air. You know, the basketball season winding down. They're already looking forward to track season. And they're hoping that with this weather we've been having, maybe they'll get out a little early this year. But you know we'll probably have a big snowstorm in the middle of March like we always do to throw a monkey wrench in the plans. But, oh, we've got to put that up, Budak. One thing I've noticed is Bulldogs not taking enough shots. They got to shoot more. I mean, if you're open, fire away. There it is. Oh. Sometimes you're not going to get that wide open look. And 7-0 is our score. And there it is. Open look. And look, what do you know? It went in. When you're open, shoot. Nice shot there by Johnson. Only an 8th grader. I think initially the plan was for Johnson to get 2 halves on JV and then maybe get some garbage time at varsity. She's got herself into the cycle pretty quickly, and she is a future star, no doubt about it. 9-2 after that layup by Larson. It's off. Rebound Worst. Heading the other way. That's a 3. It's off. Oh, nice board by Worst. And then that's Johnson in there. Emma Johnson, a very good athlete, no doubt. And Emily Olsen will be coming in next dead ball. And Lynch. Oh, it must have been touched by a Awesome Blossom. And number 20, Maya Lemke, the 5'5" ninth graders coming in. Boy, you look at this Awesome Blossom roster, full of underclassmen. 1, 2, 3, 4 eighth graders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen. So a young team, no doubt about it. You know, this time of the year, they normally add a few more eighth graders and a few more underclassmen to the roster. JWP has done the same. I'm looking, Danny Gertz has been added to the varsity roster. Megan Walls, both eighth graders. Haley Wheelock has been added to the varsity roster. For ninth graders, Maddie Loken has been added. So we'll see if those underclassmen get any playing time tonight. Oh, big pass down low. Oh, no foul. Heading the other way are the Blossoms. Oh, and got to be Bulldog ball. Yes, tripped on her own. Tripped on her own. Hey, Marley, zoom out just a bit. There you go. Olsen, Bruce likes that look. It's off the back iron. And Shook will be returning for the Bulldogs. That's a rare miss on those mid-range jumpers by Bruce. She likes those. Oh, I'm not sure what the story is with Larson. She's having a tough time staying afoot. Johnson to Bruce. Back over to Johnson. Oh, and stolen away by Ingvelson. And that's going to be a foul on Budak. 11:16 to go, first half. That is the 4th team foul by the Bulldogs. First on Budak, of course. Brielle Cords, 49 seconds into this game, got 2 fouls, so we might not see her for a while. Larson's free throw is up and in. Kroll, Lynch, and Shook coming in for the Bulldogs. For the Awesome Blossoms, we have Hine returning. Hine was a starter, 5'7" junior. Second one is off. Down low to Shook. Shook back to Lynch. Lynch to Gruce. To Kroll. Kroll's not afraid to shoot, and she draws the foul and is heading to the line. Tyler Kroll, a great kid. She's a junior now. Boy, I knew her when she was a 5th grader. Coached her when she was a 7th and 8th grader. And the free throw's off. Number 22, Samantha Worst, coming back in for the Awesome Blossoms. Kroll, a very polite young woman. And let's see if she can connect this second free throw. It's up. And oh, it's off. 10-4 our score. 7 minutes into this one. Awesome Blossoms with the 6-point lead. Down low to Ingvelson, back out. Nice ball movement by the Blossoms. Shot is up, it's off. Rebound Lynch. 1 on 2. Oh, excuse me, that's Olsen, not Lynch. Kroll can't handle it. Gruce for 2. And boy, that's rare that she'll miss 2 in a row of those. The boys are not in action tonight, so there's a lot of them in the student section, the boys varsity team. Oh, the roll pass over to Olson and plucked away by Ingvelson. And a very vocal fan section for the Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossoms. I think it's been a couple years since they've been to Janesville. For basketball, anyway. Girls basketball. Of course, we used to be in the Gopher Conference with them up until 2013. And then JWP made, in my opinion, the right decision and got out of the Gopher Conference and went to the Valley. In 2013, they left with Loyola. And that's going to be that's a turnover over and back. Young mistakes. Well, hopefully they're growing, though, because, if you've been through a full varsity season, 24 games in, this is the 25th game of the season for the Bulldogs, you're not really an 8th grader anymore. You're not really a 9th grader anymore. So that's a lot of basketball. Lob pass, excuse me. Julia Workey will inbound. The JWP pep band, who played the national anthem, they've cleared out. Down to Worst. Worst draws the foul. No shot. Awesome Blossoms will inbound. 10-4 our score. Oh, wide open was Lemke, and she puts it in for 2. Good inbound play. At this varsity level, sometimes you don't really see the inbound plays work like they do maybe in the 7th, 8th, 9th grade. Blocked. And Kroll. Oh, boy, watch those elbows. Watch those elbows. Why? Oh, the launch position. Oh, drains it. Workey from downtown. That was almost like the gunslinger type shot where she got down to the holster position and just fired away. 15-4 the score in favor of the Awesome Blossoms. Olson, you got to shoot that. You're open. Long rebound, and that's going to be a loose ball foul on Gruss. For a second. And Johnson comes in for Gruss. All right. Bonus for Blooming Prairie. 1-on-1 free throws up. It's in. And here comes number 2. Sub coming in. Hine enters the game. Good ball movement. Johnson cross-court pass to Lynch. Lynch the drive. Pass down low to Shook. Shook puts it in, muscles her way up. Oh, it falls off. Rebound Shook. Shook and Budak for sure most likely playing in their last home game. Unless for some reason we get that odd matchup of a play-in against Madelia. Or I don't think there's a team worse than, I don't know who's in our section exactly. I know who's in our conference, but We'll know more of that information in the days to come. Oh wait, I'm making a mistake. There is it's not listed on the schedule, but I think there is a conference showcase thing on Saturday, and I think that is home. So yes, we do have one more home game. That's an all-day event here at JWP. For some reason, not listed in the schedule. I'm not sure why. And Lynch puts it up. Oh, it falls in. And I think we play Madelia on Saturday, so not listed in the schedule. But I'm working the event, so I know that it'll be on NFHS. Subs for both teams. King coming in and Budak. And it's rare that we see King in the first half, so maybe she's getting a little more playing time. Not sure. I think it's a good move, getting King in there. So about 6 feet tall, and she's only a sophomore. Listed at 5'11" in the program. I'd probably believe that, I guess. Ooh, it's off. King the rebound. I was going to cough, otherwise I would have said it right away. King the board. And, when I was watching the Cleveland game at home, that's what we were missing, is that toughness and grit inside, and maybe King can provide that. And once again, she's got 2 years left after this, so let's use her. Nice move by Olsen, puts it in for 2. Nice drive there. And you know what? It's a 7-point game, so it's in reach. I'll be fully honest, some of these games, I'm surprised we have any viewers in the second half, but hopefully today's is going to be a good contest. Valentine's Day, so thank you for joining us and putting your love life aside to watch basketball. Or some of you probably watching the rebroadcast in the future. We thank you either way. And we'll talk more about our sponsors later on. Good defense by King, and that's going to be Bulldog ball. I'm a fan of King. I like when she's in the lineup. I think she does a good job. I think King has an outside chance of being a starter one day. I mean, she certainly has the body for it. Stolen away by the Blossoms, and the left-handed layup is in for Worst. Olsen to Groos. Bullet pass over to that's Johnson. Oh, blocked by Larson. When she was in 8th grade, she probably would have scored on that. But when you do that drive at varsity, sometimes it's tough. Growing pains for the Bulldogs this year. But everyone keeps saying, wait 2-3 years, and greatness is predicted for this team. So, they'll ride through the dark days, and there'll be certainly a lot of wins down the road a little bit, but probably a couple years away from making a good run. But they'll be better next year for sure, I guarantee it. Oh, and the foul. Larson heading to the line. And, it was a 7-point game, and just like that, we're back up to an 11, maybe going on 12. And good goal for the Bulldogs. Get this in single digits going into halftime. That's a feasible goal, and it's a good goal to have. Get it into single digits, and then worry about chipping away at it from there. Going to halftime, 7 or 8 down. Free throw is up and in for Larson. Lynch to Groos. Oh boy, not again. Larson, she might be licking her chops when Gruss drives the lane because she's going to get a block every time, unfortunately for Gruss, but I'm glad Gruss isn't afraid to shoot after the blocks, you know. You know what I used to, a three-pointer again by Werke. Holy smokes. And now we're up to a 15-point game, and this is not what the Bulldogs want. As I was saying, though, I've always told when I coached, don't worry about a blocked shot, just shoot. You know, a blocked shot and a miss are the same thing. You know, some people get embarrassed by their shot being blocked, so what? What's the difference than a miss? Don't be afraid to shoot. And tight defense. Oh, and that's going to be a foul that time that's Hine. And, you know, Larson's a 6-footer, too, so I'm looking at her compared to King, and they look about the same height. Yeah, about the same, I'd say, but I don't have the yardstick with me today. And pass down low to King. Oh, it was a good look, though. It was a good look, though. Good defense, and oh no, but they squirmed out of it, and just a minute ago it was a 7-point game, and we're up to 17, unfortunately. Oh no, off the head. Out to Lynch. Fakes. Oh, passed away, and Swen will return. And I'm surprised they're leaving Cords out on the bench. Only played 49 seconds this half. Obviously the 2 fouls, but Gruss has 2 fouls too, and she's out there. So maybe, but of course posts are more in demand, so maybe they want to save her. 1-1-3. 2. Oh, passed away. And heads up. Ingvelson, the long 2, it's off. Oh, it was just like a pass though. Larson the board, and she's going to head to the line. I think that might have been on Swen, I'm not sure. Double bonus, but it was a shooting foul. Oh, foul's on King, that's her second. So now she has 2. And Larson's free throw is off. They're going to leave King in. Second free throw coming up here for Larson. 27-10 our score. Free throw is in. Swen Lynch, and now Lynch to Johnson. Out to Swen. Tipped away, stolen away by the Blossoms. The Awesome Blossoms, to be exact. Oh, not again, not again. Boy, that would have been 3 for Werke this half from downtown. Oh, and Ingvelson caught up to Johnson and tipped it out. 2:52 to go, first half, 28-10 our score. Great job at the booth so far by Marley and Allison. They're doing a wonderful job. You'll be hearing their names down the road too, probably 4 or 5 years away from them. Both Marley's father and Allison's father are in charge. Oh, there it is again. Oh, my goodness. A third three-pointer, and it was 17-10 at about the 5-minute mark, and ever since then, it's been all Awesome Blossoms. But as I was saying, Allison's father and Marley's father in charge of the girls' youth program, and they've done a wonderful job with it. Three-pointer. Or that might have been a long 2, not sure. Gruss not known for her 3s, but if you're open, shoot. Fakes. Gruss for 2. Ooh, yes. Yeah, boy. You know, normally those go in for Groos, and Kroll coming in for King. And we got number 12, Jasmine Anderson, the 5'5" senior, coming in for the Blossoms of Blooming Prairie. I think I read somewhere that they were the Blooming Prairie Blossoms until about the mid-'70s, maybe later than that, and the students did a vote, and they voted to add awesome as kind of the adjective to describe them. You know, we've seen the mighty, we've seen the fighting, but they're the awesome Blossoms. You know, kind of ahead of its time on the name. In fact, I've never seen anything like that, to be honest with you, where it's, you know, it sounds like a third grader named them, but it's stuck. All right, 1 minute to go in this half, and boy, a couple minutes ago I was saying get it to single digits. Get it under 20 now, I suppose. Oh, no. Angle it off. Ingvelson. Oh, good hustle that time by Kroll. I'll tell you, Kroll could be down by 40, and she'll keep playing. Oh, between the legs, though, and then that's going to be a foul. I thought it was going to be travel. And fifth team foul by the Awesome Blossoms. And they normally don't do this, but they have the Awesome Blossom logo on the program. And it's a picture of a flower with muscles. So that says it all right there. And they've had that logo for quite some time. Very unique. .22 seconds to go in this half. Boy, Bulldogs looking to get off a 10. They've been on 10 for quite some time. That's not going to help the cause. That's not going to help the cause at all. They're doing this at halftime today. They're also doing it on Thursday. Half-court shooting, backed by popular demand. And the long two is off. Rebound Lynch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Got to shoot at 1. It'll count. It's off. And we go into halftime. Our score, the Awesome Blossoms 31, the Bulldogs 10.
Okay, I take one and out. All right.
All right, we're back. And let me just fix this a little bit. We're second half action. Scoreboard's up. All right, here we go. Oh, stepped on the line, and it's going to go. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. All right. Fakes. Gets in Wheelock. And in for 2 for Cords. And that's what they missed out in the first half. So it's right now 2-0 this half, Bulldogs. And they got to build on that, of course, if they want to get back into this one. Hine over to Larson. No call. There it is. Heading the other way. That's Olsen. Bounce pass back to Olsen. Olsen down. Shook. Blocked by Larson, I believe, but Shook gets her own rebound. Budak for 2. Banks it in. That shot brought to you by Janesville State Bank, helping build a better Janesville. And 4-0 so far, Bulldogs this half. That's what we'd like to see, 31-14 on the real scoreboard. Stolen away. Wow, so far so good for the Bulldogs. Olsen is off. Long board by Shook. Lynch going to set things up here. Lynch driving in. Oh, off the shoe. It's going to be a kick ball. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Gets it into Cords. Nice pass. And it drops for Cords. 6-0 this half, Bulldogs. Great start. They got to keep it up, though. Keep pouring it on. Push, push, push. And that was a literal push. There was the foul by the Bulldogs. And timeout called by John Bruns, the coach of the Awesome Blossoms. And we're going to go to our local sponsors. Whoa, we got a new one. A little late in the season, but the Backyard Bar and Grill of Pemberton, our newest sponsor. They specialize in pizza, salads, chicken, burgers. Don't forget about that Saturday and Sunday morning breakfast. The Backyard Bar and Grill of Pemberton, 507-869-3555. Welcome to the family. Wow. AA King Construction, roofing, siding, windows, remodeling. Please contact Aaron King, 507-231-4648. And that foul might have been at the heat of the moment. Oh, but almost, wait, yes, maybe. Jump ball, gonna stay with the Blossoms. Stolen away by Budak. Coast to coast, a little hard off the glass. And that one will go to the Bulldogs. And Kroll coming in. And Cords stepping out. Speaking of Brielles, we had a Brielle replace Marley at the booth. So Brielle, our camera woman, nice shot by Kroll. And what a start so far by the Bulldogs. 8-0 start. There it is, stolen away by Shook. Might be the best 3 minutes the Bulldogs have played all year. And Kroll puts it in. 10-0 run Bulldogs. And with each basket, another timeout called, and Coach Olsen fired up, as is Prunty. Wowee. All right, with 14:57 to go, DuPont Pioneer, please contact Lane Janicki or Scott Routh, 507-838-5554. The Janesville Tire Service, Automobile, Agriculture, and Commercial, 507-234-2234. That's Paul Beckstrand, 507-380-1517 if you want the cell phone. Smith's Mill Implement, farm equipment in Smith's Mill, right off of Highway 14, only 3 miles from the school. 507-234-5194. 5191 if you're keeping score at home. Guardian Energy, LLC, 507-234-5000, Janesville, Minnesota. Dane's Body Works, full service automobile and glass. All insurance providers, automobile, buyer and seller. And here we go. And there we go. We should be good. Nope, it didn't go. And that'll break the run, but it was a 10-0 run for the Bulldogs, and at the very minimum provides a little hope for the rest of the game for the Bulldog fans. And there it is. And a lot of times this year when hope with the Bulldogs, you can usually cross out the top part of the H and it becomes nope. But not this time, hopefully, for the Bulldogs. An 11-point game, 22-33. So one more 11 and it's tied up. Foul is on blue 12, and that is Budak, her second. Second foul for the senior, possibly playing her last home game for basketball. I'm not sure if she's a softball player or track star. Oh boy, and Larson takes a bump. She's had a tough time staying on her feet tonight. Oh boy, Shook plops out. Boy, if that would have fallen in, that would have been, we would have been within single digits. Nice dish out, three-pointer. Yeah, I think, Shook bumped that. And you know what? You can't let Worky get hot. She had 3 3-pointers in the first half. You take those away. We're at a 2-point game. So can't let her warm up at all. Not afraid. Oh, wide open. Sad shot. Kroll the rebound. Over to Groos. Groos to Johnson. It's Kroll. Budak. Groos for 2. Oh, a little long again. Boy, those are Groos' shots, too. Just a little off. Got to recalibrate, but I'm glad she's still shooting three-pointer. Oh, can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. 3 is good for Hine. Excuse me, that was worst. Over to Olsen. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. And Lemke coming in favor of Ingvelson. They're a little off by Groos again. Might be 0 for 5 or 0 for 6, maybe 0 for 7 on the night. I just got to keep firing away. Nights like this happen. That's going to be a foul on Budak, but maybe it was a good foul. And the Bulldogs' third foul of the half. None for the Blossoms. The Awesome Blossoms of Blooming Prairie. Free throw is up and in. Back up to a 15-point contest. 37-22 our score. 12:37 to go second half. And rebound Larson. Unorthodox shot is off. Rebound Groos. Groos to Johnson. Kroll bodies her way in. Hook pass to Groos. Oh, just a little off tonight. Oh, no one. Yeah, nice kick out. Body foul before the shot. No free throws. Ingvelson will come in, I believe. Yes, she's coming in for the inbounder. Nice inbound. Wow. Perfect by Worston. You know, Bulldog came out with some fight at the start of the half, but now they've been hit by a barrage here and kind of covering in the corner. 3, that would have changed things up a bit, but rebound, and Kroll might have got her finger stepped on. She's in some pain, but she hustled down. It's off, rebound again, and it's going to be a push foul, maybe on Johnson. 34 blue, that's Johnson. Her third, and Lynch and Swen coming back in favor of Johnson and Kroll. Kroll maybe needs to get some ice on those fingers. They got stepped on. Oh, and it was the same play. It was the same play. They ran the same thing. And Worst got the foul this time, though, to make it worse. Worst for the Bulldogs. Worst at the line for the Awesome Blossoms. And I hate to say it, if she makes this free throw, it's a 20-point game again. Rims out. Oh, goodness sakes. And Larson just decked one of her own players. I think she was angry that she thought she got elbowed a bit and she shoved her own player. Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a hard blow. And Hine hit the deck. Larson's got to recapture her composure here. You know, when you're a post, you sometimes get bumped around more than you think you should. And another foul. And it's the bonus for it's the bonus for the Ohio Blossoms. 7 fouls to 0. And it's going to be a long 11 minutes and 18 seconds if they keep these fouls up. It's free throws every time. And shook the board. Oh, and Lacey Cords has made an appearance. Gruce, there it is, good. Gruce for 2, and hopefully that shakes the rust off, and she's good the rest of the way here. Happy to see that from Mandy Gruce. What a great kid. Great athlete, but a better person, and that's really what matters. You know, athletics are only temporary. Gruce bringing the ball up the court. Over to Lynch. Good hard pass. Lynch to drive. Nobody open. Oh, that's going to be the double. Yeah. Yeah. Picked up her dribble, dribbled again. The old-fashioned double dribble. Heading out, Kurt? A little bit. All right. Lemke with the ball. Gruce providing the defense over to Ingvelson. Cross-court pass. Loose ball. Wild shot. Rebound Larson. Oh, and she is really not happy. She's getting some rough turnbuckle treatment, so to speak, and she's not liking it.
6-footer, she falls down.
Yeah. She does fall down a lot. 6 feet tall. Number 24, Marissa Larson, a senior. One of the 3 seniors for the Awesome Blossoms. And you can tell just by her body language, she's fed up. Unfortunately, Hine had to take a shot because of it, her own teammate, but Larson's not happy. And when the big posts get angry, that's they have a little more power to throw around. And they're gonna get her out of there, but you got bumped on the way out too. Cool her off. All right. 43-24 our score. Cords over to Lynch. Nice drive by Lynch, blocked by Workey. And a foul, and that's the first one of the half by the Awesome Blossoms. Free throw is up and in for Cords. Second one is in as well. Ooh, another foul, and boy, the way that the pace of this half is going, I might not see my wife till the 15th of February. Free throw is up for Workey. It's off. And Brielle Cords coming back in. Clangs off the back iron. Rebound Cords. Full speed ahead. Groos. Bullet pass for some reason to Budak, and that's stolen away. Errant pass, to say the least. And when someone's 5 feet away from you, why try to break their thumbs on a pass? I'd like to say hello to John and Annette in Lakeville. They're watching. As painful as some of these games have been this year, they've been watching them to the bitter end. But you know what? It's been a lot of fun, though, along the way sometimes, too, because we're seeing the future. You're seeing the girls that are going to make the turnaround in a couple years for this Bulldog program. And you're seeing them before maybe they're ready, but it's out of necessity sometimes, too. Probably all the underclassmen probably could have used another year of tooling at the JV and C squad levels, but sometimes, you know, it's out of necessity, so. Four juniors, 2 seniors in the program. That's going to mean a lot of, and there's only 2 sophomores in the program. That's going to mean a lot of playing time for freshmen and 8th graders. And if you look down the lineup card to B squad and C squad, it's full of 8th graders and 9th graders. Larson back in, passes it over to Hine. Hine has recovered. Number 14, Thostenson is in for the first time for the Awesome Blossom. Thostenson, a 5'6" junior, down the court. Olsen to Shook. Nice pass to Budak. A little bit of a hesitation there by Budak. Kroll, Cords up, and she is fouled. 45-26 our score, 8:38 to go. Free throw off. Cords' second free throw is up. Oh, and Olsen took a bump. You can see her jaw fly back. Prunty not happy. Oh, ease up there. Boy. Yeah, the double bonus. 2 free throws the rest of the way with 8:06. And boy, it's going to be a long 8:06, I must say. I'm looking at my watch right now. I'd say it'll be 9 o'clock before we're out of here. That's my prediction. 9 o'clock. Free throw is up and in. Second free throw is also in for Worst. 20-point game. And Megan Walls being talked to by Prunty here. Could Walls be coming in soon? It appears so. She's going to check in. 44, Megan Walls, an 8th grader. She's about 5'11" as well. Walls, very good footwork. At this point, not a big scoring threat, but defensively she is solid for a post. And here she comes, her home debut, Megan Walls in the game. Megan Walls, an 8th grader. Her height is not even listed, but I'll tell you from firsthand experience, around that 5'4", is she in? Yeah, around 5'10", I'd say. There she is. And wow, and just like that, Walls getting into the thick of things. 2 shots? No, not a shooting foul. Not a shooting foul. It was before the shot. Got bumped around a bit. And it's off. Yeah. Oh, nice pass to Larson. Oh, I don't know what it is, but Larson seems to be attracting a lot. I don't know if she's flopping a bit. I don't know if she's just a magnet for bumps. I'm not sure what it is, but she's getting a lot of. She's getting bounced around like a beach ball out there. Oh, it almost fell down. But I don't know what it is. Maybe she's got a bad ankle tonight. Not sure. Very good player. She has probably 4 or 5 blocks. Oh, and a lariat type move there, and no call. Boy. And it's put in by Larson. .53, and boy, it's really a 26-point game, so this one's really gotten away. It was a 22-33, just seems like a second ago, but a 24 run by the Austin Blossoms. Was a quick, swift kick in the gut of the sails of the Bulldogs and their fans and supporters. And Lynch providing the defense on the big post down low. Not sure how that's going to work out. We have some subs who have come in. Oswald has come in, 5'8", 8th grader for the Blossoms. Let's see, a lot of 8th graders and 9th graders on the court right now for both squads. Let's see, who else is out there? Oswald's an 8th grader. She's in there. I've mentioned that. Looks like we got... Boy, who else? Who is that? That's the only sub, I guess, for the Austin Blossoms who has not seen court time yet. Inna Olsen, 53-27 our score. And boy, you know, there hasn't been a lot of calls lately. I said 9 o'clock. I hope the rest of the game doesn't take 20 minutes. So I guess I was a little premature on that. Oh, no defense. There we go. Oswald, the inside drive. Nice drive there by Oswald. Oswald, 5'8", 8th grader. She's a future star as well. We've been talking a lot about the Bulldogs who are future stars. Oswald certainly in that class. And Walls and Oswald might have many battles over the years at the post position, both 8th graders. And that's Workey on the ground. And Lynch will inbound it for the Bulldogs. 29-55 our score, 5'11". And we're not talking about Brielle Cords' height there. Out to Shook. Of course, Amanda Sack not in action tonight. Created an opening for some players to get additional playing time. Push. And that's a foul on Workey. 6th team foul. I believe it's the 6th. I apologize, it's only the 5th. Stolen away by the Blossoms. And Larson caught in the web there. Hey, Kurt, we'll see you during the softball season. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, there you are. Kurt Byard does all the refereeing for the junior high games. Got to know him over the years. Great guy.
Pray for me so I can get
Yeah, I will do that. Free throw is in for Larson. And Larson's second free throw is in as well. (57-29) our score. All right, boy. Started out strong, but boy, a poor second half of the second half, so to speak. Oh, it rattles in for Workey. 30-point game now, and boy, I don't think any of us saw that after the first 5 minutes of the half, but a 26-7 run. And if you're already on top by about 10 or 11, that makes it a pretty good second half for you. And a litany or a bevy of subs coming in here for the Awesome Blossoms. Number 32, Bailey Sorensen, a 5'6" freshman. Number 15, Maggie Bruns, a 5'3" 8th grader. I'm guessing the coach's daughter. Number 21, Rihanna Bishop, a 5'3" freshman. Number 32, Bailey Sorensen, a 5'6" freshman. So basically, it's all freshmen and 8th graders on the court for the Awesome Blossoms. Haley Wheelock might come in here for the Bulldogs. I wonder if we're going to see Loken or Gertz. And Bishop puts it in. Saved. Gertz, the save, or excuse me, that's Gruss. Gruss, nice pass. Beautiful pass there by Gruss down to Cords. And double bonus, 2 shots, 3:19 to go, 31-61 our score. And Haley Wheelock gonna make her debut. Haley Wheelock, an 8th grader, coming in for Kroll. And this is the youth exchange here. 2 8th graders, a freshman on the court for the Bulldogs. And possibly with 3:19, we might see some more. Danny Gertz coming in, number 50. And Gruss misses her shot. Stolen away. Gruss for 2. Oh, rattles in and out. And heading to the line for 2 shots here. Once again, we'd like to thank Allison and Brielle for helping us out this second half. And Danny Gertz, number 50, coming in, making her debut. So, you know, at this point, the 8th graders are seeing the time. The seniors kind of fading to the end of their JWP careers. Well, just as I say that, here they come, maybe for one last appearance. You like to see that. So, one last time to see Budak and Shook, who Budak and Shook have been around for a while. When they were freshmen, Taylor Pasale was still the coach. Looking forward to Pasale's wedding this summer. And there we go. And I wonder if we're going to see Loken come in. I hope we do. Is Loken still down there? I'm looking around. I'm going to stand up here. Yeah, we got a deep bench. I think we got Loken down there. We'll see if she gets in. It'd be nice to see Loken come in. 2:11 to go. And number 32 coming in for the Awesome Blossoms. That is Sorensen making her return. Awesome Blossoms inbound. And Maddie Loken going to come in. All right. I'm looking forward to this. And Gertz's shot is off. Loken coming in, next dead ball. Nice drive by Gertz, a little off the mark. Yeah, let's get some so we can get Maddie in. There we go. Maddie Loken, a 9th grader. Boy, look, I want to see something just so we can see Loken get in here. Oh, there's a bump. And Loken and Cords will be coming in after the first free throw. Foul was on Budak. That's her 5th, and she fouls out. And that very well could be the last appearance of Emily Budak. I'd like to thank her for all of her contributions to the JWP Bulldog program over the years. I remember when she was an 8th grader at Randolph, she hit a, they did quarters back then. She hit about a half-court shot to end the 3rd quarter. All right, let's see what these, young players do. 2 8th graders, 2 freshmen, and a sophomore on the court right now for the Bulldogs. And this is the nucleus of the future. Gruce, it's off. There we go. And Loken providing the defense. Foul, I think it's going to be on Cruz. All right, and Wall's going to come back in. Wall's coming in for Gruce. Be post heavy right now for the Bulldogs. And it's off. 32 seconds left. 63-32 our score. Nice inbound play by the Awesome Blossoms again. That's worked all night. It's worked all night. Gertz to Loken. Oh, and almost. Boy, I would have lost it if Loken would have made that. Oh, good deflection there by Loken. Good job. Shot to shoot. It'll count. Oh, it's off. And that concludes our game tonight. I'd like to thank you for everything. Check your listings. We might have one here on Saturday. Check us out. I think it's a 4:30 tip time. We'll see you then. This has been Jay Simmer on another NFHS broadcast. We'll see you on Saturday.